this message may come off a little late to some people out there. I know many people have woke up this morning, and let's pray and give a moment of silence for the people that did not make it due to these poor conditions right here. All right, so many people may have woke up feeling stiff. You may have woke up with pain behind the head. You may have woke up with your nose, your nostrils closed. You may have woke up with ringing in your ears and stiff. What I'm going to tell you to do when you wake up, before you do any stretching, make sure you take deep breaths, right? And if you woke up stiff, that means you were either outside the night prior to going to sleep, and you got a lot of this nitrogen dioxide pollution right here. As you can see, the nitrogen dioxide was at 55. That is fucking crazy. That was about 8:54 p.m. in Chicago. It was at 55 nitrogen dioxide. So if you got a whiff of that, which I know I did, I woke up feeling stiff this morning. Because I know what's going on, I automatically just covered my face with the covers and took deep breaths through the nose. And then I'll remove the covers and blow out. Put the covers back over my face, take a deep breath in through the nose and hold. You gotta hold it about 5 seconds. Blow out, and that's gonna start circulating oxygen within the body. Because you're stiff and having muscle spasms due to a lack of oxygen. The nitrogen dioxide has taken the oxygen out of your body, and you're not as hydrated. I've been fasting, so I know I'm not as hydrated. Even though I did drink a bunch of liquids before I went to sleep, that nitrogen dioxide is double the times of the actual guideline. All right? The guideline is at 25, and even that's too high. That's double, over double. And then we have it with ozone, and ozone actually was higher than this. All right? So, and I know it's too late. Some people are not here now, or some people are actually in the hospital due to strokes that this can also cause. This can cause respiratory infection. We're going to take a look at the Weather Channel. Ozone has went down. The nitrogen dioxide is still up, folks. And this is right now. This is now. The nitrogen dioxide is up right now. All right? So, when you're going outside, you need to be careful. Give me one moment. Let me just take a look, because I know I reported this nitrogen dioxide. Let me just make sure I got it. Not nitrogen dioxide, but ozone. Yeah, both of them were up yesterday. This is about 2 o'clock. Ozone was up high, nitrogen dioxide. The ozone from last night, I do have it, but I believe it's in this phone that I'm recording on. The ozone was high last night. It was about 76. Let me just double check and make sure it's not in my other phone. I gotta get ready to get up out of here, actually. All right, so again, don't panic. All right, don't panic. The first thing to do is not panic and stop sleeping with your technology. Stop sleeping with your technology. Turn that shit off. This actually be my laptop, which is a MacBook. It has a very high frequency. Even when it's on airplane mode, the frequency still is high on this. But I use my fabric, my Faraday fabric, to cover it up. And that way, I mean, I put this on it too, but I love the Faraday fabric because it blocks it. And do not charge your cell phone near you. I don't even care if you do cover it with Faraday fabric. Just don't do it. It comes through, certain things go through the fabric. Okay? Just to let you know, I know by experience. Let me see here. Now that we have the other phone on. Yeah, it's in this phone. So I'll just once I make this video, you're gonna see the ozone from last night. It'll be from this phone. So all right, y'all be safe out there and understand you must know what nitrogen dioxide will do to the body. What amazes me that this is high right now, but this is not the primary pollutant, which doesn't make any sense to me. Oh, I get it. Because they're basing the primary pollutant off the AQI and not the actual guidelines. And this is why this becomes confusing. So we can add these people to the list of feeding us bullshit, because the actual guidelines does not go by the air quality index. All right. So we can, whoever made the Weather Channel, we can add them to the bullshit. All right. We're gonna go to the guidelines right now, so you can see for yourself what are the guidelines. Now, as you can see, this is what the guidelines are measured in, right? 24 hour, 25. Before there was no control on this before. They just said annual. And annual right now, even so, is 10. It should not go over 10, period. Daily or annual, period. This is the true number it shouldn't go over, right? Here's ozone. Peak season in 8 hours. Let me tell you something. Ozone has been going over the 8 hours, but it's been at 60 or higher. But if you're doing 60 all day for days at a time, you're compounding over this number. You're well over this number if you're compounding over 8 hours of 60 or at a high rate. It's compounding. And guess what? Ozone can be made by corona discharge. Okay? Just pay attention, people. It's just not rocket science. We're being poisoned. We must wake up. This means microgram. Okay? All right. Stay safe.